Well, it's time for us to take a look at some of our Alaska news for this Thursday morning. It is the 6th of July, 2017. A woman was rescued after falling into the Spencer Glacier crevasse. She fell about 20 feet down, and they hoisted her out with a helicopter. The woman was taken to the hospital where she was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Looks like she's going to be okay. A woman from Pennsylvania who was hiking on Spencer Glacier, obviously as a tourist. An Anchor Point man was arrested after ramming another car. Apparently he rammed the car after some kind of verbal altercation and then rammed that car into a store and fled the scene. The 18-year-old has been picked up and jailed on a litany of charges. A soldier from Wasilla was killed during what they're calling an indirect fire attack in Afghanistan. The young man, I believe 19 years old, stationed at Fort Bliss, and those who knew him are hailing him as a hero. The Matsu Borough is grappling now with emerging fourplex developments. These are basically the idea is you take a small lot like an acre wide, and instead of putting one development on it, they're putting four separate little tiny houses with either shared wells or shared septic or both, and they're calling it a possible health concern. They don't have a solution, but they don't know for sure if they need one just yet. But people have questioned whether or not they should be in existence. The city of Nome is trying to address the problem of public intoxication like so many other places around the state. The issue is that folks come into town from places outside of town, drink, and then don't have a place to stay. Very often what the police find is that the law does not allow them to just simply pick them up and jail them. And besides that, now the local jail there, Anvil Mountain, will not take them anymore. At Mount Marathon, during the race on July 4th, a number of the runners were remembering the fallen 16-year-old mountain runner, Jack Cooper, by writing his name on parts of their bodies, in their legs or their arms, Jack or Jack Cooper or both. And, you know, it's one of those things where nobody really saw it coming, a 16-year-old getting attacked by a bear during a run. And so these other runners were remembering him as they were running themselves. And lastly, a story that can only happen in Alaska. A musk ox killed a sled dog and injured another. Actually, the police station not very far away from where the dog yard was, they heard the dogs barking in alarm, went over to investigate, saw the musk ox charging the dog. They tried to scare it off. The siren and all that didn't work. The musk ox impaled the dog, killed it. So they shot the musk ox before it died and managed to injure another dog. Now, it's been quite a few years since they've had a major incident with musk ox in Nome. However, these are very big animals that live right near the city, and it's one of those things, of course, only in Alaska. That's what we've got for our news today. If you've got a news tip, send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com.